So they went to sea in a ship they did, in a ship they fled to sea. Inspired by all that their friends would say, at the crack of dawn on a stormy day with their kids they fled to sea. They saved for months, a few £1,000s. A couple pulled out and a few more were drowned, but the rest called aloud, we had no choice. Oppression has taken our rights and our voice, and our government's all talking spin. Far and few are the lands where the refugees live. The things they've seen and the things they knew meant they went to sea just to live. Now they came across seas in a truck they did, in a truck that drove so fast. With only a couple survivors' tales, the blindest faith and the memory of wailing mothers whose sons didn't last. And they spend their nights in monoxide haze, and each of them says, how many more days, though I feel so rough and this voyage be longer. Hope that my dad wasn't rash nor wrong, though he cried all the way in the car. It's far and few are the lands where the refugees live. Queasy green and their hands cold blue, because they went to sea just to live. Now the memories of slaughter bore deep in. The slaughters bore deep in. So to keep themselves sane, they sang and drank in between borders of distant lands, and they shiver for more than the cold. All nights and days became as one, with thoughts of home and days of fun, before the laughter, before the gun, before the last hug from their mum in the shade of the mountains brown. Far and few are the lands where the refugees live. They head for green and pastures new, and they went to sea just to live. Now in 20 years they might go back, in 20 years or more. It all depends on how they've grown in a land without family, away from their home and the state of the homeland too. But most won't go back if you've built up a life with a job and some kids, a house and a wife. They'll live as your neighbor, moan about rain, the queues for the doctor, the price of the train, and eventually the immigrants too. It's like confusing, but it's true. Because far and few are the lands where the refugees live. They're just like me, and they're just like you, and they have the same rights to live. Thank you.